Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. Currently, we are at a little under 55 cents. The XRP market had a banner day. Additionally, Bitcoin had a green day. Therefore, perhaps everyone is correct. Perhaps crypto will have a major week this week. We should just watch to see what happens. As the Ripple Swell conference takes place this week, this is a result of the Grape Drop XRP rally. Ripples are currently the subject of much conjecture. Well, everyone seems to be speculating that Ripples, USD, real money, and a new stable coin will launch today, but until it does, it's all just speculation. According to many others, XRP will skyrocket to $10 in an instant due to the new stable coin. Someone is completely mistaken. What I perceive as occurring here is Ripples. Nothing more than the launch of that stable coin, RLUSD, has occurred. Now all that remains is for people to use it, and it will eventually bring value. This is not going to transpire overnight. Still, I think it will set XRP on course to break $1 and will keep adding value in the long run. That's the way I envision it unfolding. A cascade. A vibrant venue for thought-provoking debates, groundbreaking insights, and unrivaled networking possibilities is provided by our annual flagship event. Many of you have asked me who will be present at Ripples, so I'll quickly run over the roster and highlight a few names I think will be significant in determining XRP's future. That settles it. Brad Garlinghouse will definitely be there. Additionally, Coinbase will be present. Monica, CME Group, BBVA, Blockchain Association, MoonPay, Bitwise, and Long Revolut Abdul Hadi Stewart. I have no doubt that he will be critiquing Gary Gensler on Crypto.com. You will see Gemini and/or checks after you view Mercado, Bitcoin, Pantera, Capital, and Securitize. My hope is that Graham Rodford will provide us with a schedule for the addition of tokenized assets to the XRP ledger. He claimed that the XRP ledger will receive $30 to $50 trillion worth of real assets when we cash our checks. Now maybe he can provide us with a more accurate schedule. To be honest, I believe that our protocol for tokenized assets will be fully operational in the European Union well in advance of its eventual implementation in the US. Grayscale will be represented by James Wallace, and I believe they will also be discussing tokenization. This list includes Western Union, Bloomberg, Facebook, Bank, BNY, BCB Group, Stripe, PayPal, and Robinhood. This Ripple Swell, in my opinion, is going to be really phenomenal. Additionally, Bitstamp and Uphold will be present. The question of who will be attending Ripples came up in the comments, so I thought I'd quickly run over the list. Alright, here we go again with ISO 222, Fed. Finally, crypto rules, etc. Fairness is the ultimate goal. When it comes to ISO, these retail investors from all over the world insist that cryptocurrency is unrelated to the standard. If that's the case, why were just a small number of cryptocurrencies recognized as being in compliance with ISO standards? It is all about leveling the playing field, but I still think ISO will provide value to a lot of these cryptocurrencies, especially utility-driven cryptocurrencies. How institutional fear of missing out, FOMO, affects Feed today, as the number of corporate participants suddenly increases by the end of 2024. There will be more incentive for participants to attempt to link different domestic instant payment networks if Fed suddenly increases to 50%. According to Fed spokespeople, the bank is banking on the fear of missing out, FOMO, among financial institutions to encourage early use of the payment service so that it can remain competitive with other banks. Whoever implements real-time payments first, or goes online first, will inevitably have an advantage over their competitors, as I mentioned before, and the Federal Reserve now reports to the states that have credit unions. 50% of financial institutions will be operational with Fed by the year 2024's end. Institutional FOMO will start if the anticipated adoption barrier of 50% of Fed today is met, therefore they are already hinting that Fed will gain a lot of momentum. We now also know the Fed will include Ripple. Regarding the Fed's on-demand liquidity, I remain of the opinion that XRP will be utilized. Yes, others will swiftly follow Walmart's lead once it introduces FedNow to its millions of customers. serve as making a discussion take place sooner than nearly everyone else anticipated. Using only digital systems, like Fed, is the topic of this discussion. The industry is being pushed to implement these solutions sooner than expected due to Walmart's participation in the FedNow rollout, which has shortened the timescale for rapid payments. Walmart, as the largest retailer in the world, has the power to change the way businesses operate. When they decide which systems are the best, the competition usually follows suit. The clock is ticking down. The same thing will happen at Walmart to adopt FedNow in 2025. All it takes is for one enterprise or bank to start using RippleNet. This is the rate at which things are beginning to unfold. You will miss out if you do not own XRP by the end of this year. I am telling you that right now. Somehow, you're going to fall behind. The appearance of Ripple's top brass at the Federal Reserve event is no fluke. The Federal Reserve Bank of Philadelphia is hosting its 8th annual FinTech conference, and Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Larson are also scheduled to make appearances there. Topics like tokenized deposits, the tokenization of real-world assets, and the impact of FinTech on the present financial environment will be covered during the event, which takes place on October 22nd and October 23rd. Thus, it is already known that they will soon be advocating for tokenized deposits and real-world assets simultaneously. Why, though? Would the Fed collaborate with Ripple? The reasons the US chose Ripple and XRP were previously explained to you by Brian Brooks. The current price changes, therefore, are negligible. Consider the early days of Google. That being said, the Fed's openness to collaborating with Ripple and XRP is noteworthy. The reason behind this is that they have no intention of competing with or succeeding the US currency. What is it that Bitcoin Maxis keeps claiming? Sell your US dollars and buy Bitcoin instead. In time, Bitcoins will supersede the US dollar. With no practical purpose, Bitcoin cannot improve the present financial system and so has no business being a part of either the present or the future of finance. What Ripple is doing is improving the infrastructure upon which value is built. In the next few months, thanks to their rapid upgrades, Fed will become a household name. By the end of the year, I guarantee you that everyone you know will have heard of Federal. Brad and Chris are meeting with the Federal Reserve and the Federal Reserve, and they don't even know what FedNow is. How ironic. Bitcoin Maxis will immediately counter Neil Kashkar's claim that Bitcoin is worthless by asking, how is it worthless? Consider the current Bitcoin price. Yet words are significant. What he says about Bitcoin's future will be completely wrong. What, you think he has no idea that a completely new monetary system is on the horizon? Working for the Federal Reserve, he certainly does. BlackRock CEO Larry Fink lays out the case for Bitcoin's superiority over gold. Every single day, this man continues to promote Bitcoin. My video would not have been seen without you. Thank you for watching my channel and for subscribing. I will see you later.